A new announcement from the Social Security Administration could change your monthly budget in surprising ways. Millions of retirees across the country are now seeing an increase in their benefits, with some receiving up to an extra $556 in their bank accounts each month. But here's what most people aren't being told. This isn't just a simple cost of living adjustment we're talking about. For decades, Social Security has been the financial backbone for over 67 million Americans. And this year's changes represent one of the most significant shifts in how benefits are calculated and distributed. The difference between understanding these changes and missing out could literally cost you thousands of dollars over the next 12 months. We're talking about real money that could cover your prescriptions, help with rising grocery bills, or finally give you that breathing room you've been needing since inflation hit your fixed income. What makes this moment historic isn't just the amount of money, it's the timing and the particular criteria that decide whether you'll see this boost in your next payment or miss out entirely. Let me be upfront with you. In the past 2 years, the Social Security system has undergone more changes than it did in the previous 20 combined. And if you're not closely following every detail, you could easily miss out on funds that are rightfully yours. The $556 monthly boost isn't just a random number. It reflects the maximum potential increase that some beneficiaries are receiving, factoring in the cost of living adjustment, recent changes to how earnings limits are calculated, and additional adjustments for those who postpone claiming benefits beyond full retirement age. Here's where it gets tricky, and also where most people get confused or misled by incomplete information circulating on social media and even some news outlets that don't dig into the details. The Social Security Administration uses a complex formula that considers your lifetime earnings, the age at which you claimed benefits, and yearly adjustments tied to inflation from the previous year. What's happening right now in 2025 is a convergence of several factors that are creating larger than usual increases for specific groups of beneficiaries. The cost of living adjustment for this year came in higher than many people expected. And when you layer that on top of other adjustments, some recipients are genuinely seeing increases that approach or exceed that $556 mark each month. However, the critical thing to understand is that not everyone will see the same increase. And knowing exactly where you fall in the calculation process makes all the difference between maximizing your benefits and leaving money on the table every single month for the rest of your retirement. Let's break down how the Social Security Administration determines your benefit, because understanding this is crucial if you want to make sure you're receiving everything you're entitled to. Your benefit is calculated based on your highest 35 years of earnings, adjusted for inflation. The SSA then applies a formula designed to give proportionally more to lower-income workers than to higher-income workers, resulting in what's called your primary insurance amount. This is the amount you would receive if you claimed benefits right at your full retirement age, which falls between 66 and 67, depending on your birth year. Now, here's where things get really interesting and where a lot of people don't realize they have options that could dramatically increase their monthly payment. If you delay taking Social Security past your full retirement age, you earn delayed retirement credits that increase your benefit by 8% for every year you wait up until age 70. This means someone who waits from age 66 to age 70 could see their benefit increase by 32% before any cost of living adjustments are even applied. When you factor in delayed retirement credits alongside the recent cost of living adjustments, which have been unusually high due to inflation, that $556 monthly boost starts to make a lot more sense for those who carefully time their filing. But even if you've already claimed your benefits, parts of the current changes could still affect your monthly payment. Some of these adjustments happen automatically, while others may require you to take specific steps. The cost of living adjustment for this year reflects the Social Security Administration's ongoing effort to help benefits keep pace with inflation. And while inflation has been a real challenge for everyone on a fixed income over the past few years, these adjustments are designed to help restore some of that purchasing power you have lost. The cost of living adjustment is calculated using the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, which tracks changes in the prices of food, housing, transportation, medical care, and other essentials. When these costs rise significantly, as they have in recent years, the adjustment is designed to reflect that increase in your benefits. What many people don't realize is that these adjustments are applied to your benefit amount after any other increases or reductions, which means if you already have a higher benefit due to delayed retirement credits, your cost of living adjustment is calculated on that higher amount, creating a compounding effect that can result in substantially larger increases. Now let's tackle an area that often confuses and frustrates many Social Security recipients: the connection between Medicare premiums and your Social Security benefit. For most people enrolled in Medicare Part B, the premium is automatically deducted from their monthly benefit. When these premiums rise, which they frequently do each year, that increase can reduce or even completely offset your cost of living adjustment if you're not paying close attention to the numbers. This year, there's some good news for many beneficiaries regarding Medicare premiums. When a strong cost of living adjustment is paired with only modest premium increases, more of that adjustment stays in your pocket as actual spending power. That's a key reason why some people are seeing a noticeable jump in their take-home benefits compared to last year. There's also the matter of earnings limits, which affect people who are receiving Social Security benefits before reaching full retirement age but are still working. If you're under full retirement age for the entire year, the Social Security Administration will deduct $1 from your benefit payments for every $2 you earn above the annual earnings limit. This limit changes every year based on wage growth. And for 2025, it's been adjusted upward, which means you can earn more from work without having your benefits reduced. For individuals in the year they reach full retirement age, a higher earnings limit applies, and only $1 is deducted for every $3 earned above that threshold. Once you hit full retirement age, there's no limit at all. You can earn any amount without reducing your Social Security benefits. Knowing these limits and how they apply to your situation can have a significant impact on your overall retirement income strategy. Another factor that's contributing to larger benefit amounts for some recipients involves corrections and adjustments that the Social Security Administration makes when they discover errors in previous calculations. Sometimes these errors work against the beneficiary, meaning they were receiving less than they should have been. And when the SSA discovers these mistakes, they're required to issue back payments and adjust future benefits to the correct amount. While not everyone experiences issues, it's important to review your Social Security statement carefully to ensure all your earnings have been properly credited. You can access your statement online through your personal My Social Security account on the SSA website, and it's wise to check it at least once a year to confirm that everything is accurate. If you spot any discrepancies in your earnings record, you'll want to contact the Social Security Administration as soon as possible with documentation to support the correct earnings amounts. The reality of Social Security in 2025 is that we're in a period of major adjustments and changes, making it essential to stay informed to safeguard your financial security. The $556 monthly increase some beneficiaries are seeing isn't the result of just one change. It reflects how multiple factors interact, and understanding them is key to making sure you take full advantage of every opportunity available to you. For some people, this might mean adjusting their filing strategy if they haven't yet claimed benefits. For others, it might mean reviewing their earnings record to ensure accuracy, understanding how their work income affects their benefits, or making sure they're not missing out on supplemental benefits they might be eligible for based on their spouse's work record. When it comes to spousal benefits, a lot of money often goes unclaimed simply because people don't fully understand the rules or aren't aware of their options. If you're married, you could receive benefits based on your own work record or up to 50% of your spouse's benefit, whichever is higher. Even if you're divorced, you may still qualify for benefits based on your ex-spouse's record, provided the marriage lasted at least 10 years and you meet certain other criteria. These spousal and divorced spouse benefits don't reduce the amount your spouse or ex-spouse receives, which is a common misconception. So there's no reason not to explore whether this option could increase your monthly income. The Social Security Administration can run calculations to show you which claiming strategy would give you the highest lifetime benefits based on your specific situation. And it's absolutely worth having that conversation before you make any final decisions about when and how to file. What we're really talking about here is the importance of treating your Social Security decision with the same level of careful planning and analysis that you'd give to any other major financial decision. For most people, Social Security represents one of the largest assets they'll ever have, sometimes worth more than $500,000 in lifetime benefits when you add up all those monthly payments over the course of a typical retirement. Choosing the right time to file, coordinating benefits with a spouse, and maximizing every adjustment and increase can add up to tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. That's real money, money that can be the difference between merely getting by and truly enjoying your retirement with the financial security and peace of mind you have earned after decades of hard work and contributions to the system.